What is going on, guys? LMLY Phoenix DTS coming at you with another brand new episode of Filmmaker Reacts, a weekly show, react to a film trailer, music video, or something else from a filmmaking perspective to help you guys understand what goes into making your favorite videos on the internet. Really quick, I wanted to thank you all for 2,250 subscribers. Absolutely huge milestone. We are trucking along on the way to the big 3000. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I produce a lot of filmmaking content and storytelling, things of that nature. So if you're into that, consider subscribing for weekly videos. Took a little break last week from the filmmaking reactions and did a drone vlog. So I'm going to drop a little teaser of that right now. If you haven't seen it yet, it's right there. So here we go. Teaser. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Really quick, also to all my people in school right now, I know it's winding down. Stay strong, stick through it. You guys can do it. And if you guys have already finished the semester and are set free for the summer, good job. So my boy Wang has come out with a behind the scenes featurette for his newest music video, LMLY, Leave Me Loving You. So we checked out that video, we reacted to it. I broke down a lot of the filmmaking aspects, and I was actually able to foresee a lot of the filmmaking techniques used in the music video as I was watching it before they came into fruition and before they were explained, and even before I saw any of the behind the scenes. So I got that kind of brain for it, y'all. But this is a bigger, in-depth look at the behind the scenes, and I wanted to take a look at it, compare what I thought about the music video and what I predicted were used in the production to what actually happened in the behind the scenes. So we're gonna be taking notes, comparing, contrasting his behind the scenes with what I thought you guys would enjoy some of that stuff because it's more film production-y-esque for the Wang camp. And then next week we're going to be talking about movies because I just want to talk about movies and want you guys to get to know me a little bit more and stuff like that, and just my values and what I like in films and stuff. So we're going to be talking about that next week. But without further ado, let's just lock it in right now. Boom, you already know how the setup works. It is already built in to everything, and then we just crank that up to 28 and we're already in the studio. Isn't that cool? All right, wait is up. Let's check out the Wang Know Me LMLY music video behind the scenes right now. All right, here we go. Starting off, I do like this black and white aspect of it, just kind of like, you know, in the past, you know, the development stage, kind of cool. A lot of pre-production. We saw some of this already in the behind the scenes in the actual music video. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, how it like faded into color. I mean, you can still be, you know, creative and have fun with your behind the scenes documentaries as well as your actual films. So there's always a spot to be creative and have some fun. It's very fast cutting, like montage of the whole thing. Maybe we'll go through the whole thing. Team Wang, Know Me. I think this is a new segment that he's created.
The girl is not loving him anymore, but it's just that she's not telling him to break up. This is the content of the song.
Forgive me in advance if I like don't talk a lot during it, because it might be just a very informative thing and I'm just trying to soak up as much as I can. We'll see how as we go.
But I don't want to interpret the song this way in the music video. It's not a surprise. I want to give it a little twist to change the direction. Like my last release is called Pretty Please. It's more of that style, like 80s, 90s Hong Kong movie vibe. I'm trying to continue, but in a deeper way. I'm a character of, in this Chinese restaurant, I'm like a dishwasher, or like...
So this might be him just, he has the idea of the music video, he has a treatment, a script, or it's not a script, it's a treatment, which is like a written, you know, couple paragraphs with like the overall story and some of the beats you want to tackle. So this is him probably just pitching it to the rest of his team so they can kind of see what the idea is before they begin production, begin official pre-production.
I'm like an assistant, right? One day I see this girl in a restaurant. She came and then she smiled at me. So it's love at first sight. One day she came with another guy for a date. It's a guy, so I kind of get jealous. Like we're not dating, but I'm like, you know, in Korean it's like 짝사랑, you know? Like they got 좋아해. They got married and that's the end of the story. Yeah. It's very sad, but at the same time it's funny, you know? So
I think the music video comes off more sad than funny, but yeah, sure. So a really important part about this here and this process is being able to articulate your vision very, very accurately and put it into terms that your team and your producers can understand, and to allow them to have the same visualization that you do in your head, because you have the whole movie shot, edited, framed, everything in your movie or in your head. It's all done. But they have a blank canvas. They don't know anything. So you got to work your ass off to try to convey that message.
Basically everything in terms of like the edit, it has to be like a movie. More like straightforward movie kind of concept. Yeah. We can turn it into some colors like this, like the filter.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? This.
Yeah. We should
Yeah, this is very nice, very nice.
So this is like kind of like a lookbook. So you kind of take reference images from things that you like to show other people that this is the style that you want to emulate with your film. I had to do that with my film. It just allows for the production team to come up with, to get like reference images for what how you want it to be done.
Come from lighting team to get that effect.
And, for the location, I'm thinking we definitely need one Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Try to make it more raw. I like content that's more raw,
Natural. Practical effects, shooting on location. Jackson Wang appreciates this. I appreciate this. Screw the green screen, Marvel, Star Wars crap. Get us in the actual stuff, Christopher Nolan style. That's what movies are all about.
They're all Chinese restaurants?
Yes.
Wow. Is this Chinatown? Where is it?
It's in Apgujeong.
What? In Apgujeong? Oh no. I've never been there.
Location.
Yeah, oh, this looks pretty good. I really like this and this. Yeah, what else do we need? Oh, for me, I want one outfit. Probably a tank top. You get nasi. 좀 더럽게 하고, dirty하게 하고.
Okay,
maybe jeans. Because in Pretty Please last video, I wore like a t-shirt. Then we probably need an 여자 주인공 and a 남자 주인공. 웃는 거 되게 예뻐야 돼. 그 장면은 꼭 따고 싶어. 밝게 인사하는 분인데 I saw that. 그래서 빠지는 거예요. 처음에. Yeah. So that right now we have like a rough idea.
Is that a Buzz Lightyear case? All right.
I say like let's meet up like every week to go through our updates.
Got it.
Every week. Okay. So they're gonna have like weekly production meetings just to catch up on everything and make sure just to track progress.
Let's meet again next week. Okay.
Okay, let's go over like from top to bottom, like as quickly as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
혹시 모델들
Jackson is so tired. He's probably juggling so much.
모델들 남녀.
Yes. This is the man. Guys looks very mature. Female to me like very international. And then for the female lead, I just want like a normal person. I don't want good fashion or normal.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about style. Okay.
갈색 갔으면 좋겠어요. 그 자켓이 뭔가 이런 자켓 있잖아요.
약간 레트로 쪽이네.
안에는 그냥 티셔츠. 프리한 느낌, 프리 사이즈. 이렇게 입는데 바지는 딱 맞는 바지.
슬랙스가.
딱 그때의 대학생 느낌이야.
대학생.
And then the second time we loop again.
Is this his director friend that he's always collaborating with these days? Because I noticed that there's lots of like English dialogue and there's lots of Chinese dialogue, depending on who he's talking.
Already in another outfit. The third time she's here, she's wearing something very premium. Looks good. We can tell that 꾸며 입었네. The third time. But the other actors, I need the chef around 40, 50. The chef too. And then I need a cash lady.
Okay, yeah.
The female boss, probably the owner of the restaurant. We need a lot of extra actors, family,
Extras, yeah.
the kids, and then the kids run around, like those moments.
Yeah, that'd be super fun. Like when they just leave the restaurant, like the kid runs out and we pass the kid. Yeah.
Before the start.
Interesting. It's so cool to see how like these little details that they're just kind of thrown out there come to fruition in the actual music video.
Starts, I want a story.
So the whole restaurant intro part, there's no music. It's pretty much like just sound effects. Like we like fly through the restaurant, fly through
Just
the
to give that
kitchen.
atmosphere,
Like,
just to
somebody
show
like
that this is a
that.
real lived-in
like that,
place.
and then in
Yes.
the middle of the tables could be like mahjong.
Yeah.
And then when we enter the kitchens, somebody walked past,
Yep.
and then another chef walked past,
Yep.
and then I'm here doing the dishwash, and behind me over there, somebody's doing that.
So I think it should just the camera should come in entry here, fly all the way over, fly in here. Video, music video start.
If I should be here then, when you move in this route,
Oh.
I meet you here. You get, I start here too.
So like from pretty
So
much
they're
this
like-
is a giant one take.
Like it's like lighting diagram over the head, overhead shotting, just plotting out where everybody's
When she
gonna be.
sits down,
Okay.
the second she sits down, we cut to her perspective, and you're kind of like.
This
looking at
whole
her, kind of
episode might
shy
be
and
just
shit, and you don't have to watch
pre-production,
it.
which would be really
And
cool.
then we
If
face
it's
the
just
black.
because so we can
That's
get the
intro
whole
Or even
thing. We
like
can turn this into a
stuff
series
like
if we really
dunking
want
a
to.
dish into the water, and then like there we can cut, and then come out
Okay,
as different
okay.
scenes.
Ooh, talking about that cut.
Got it,
Different days.
But it's
yeah.
still like the base is still
the
loop.
motion. Yeah, the
The
loop
loop,
is repetitive.
Right.
So
You don't
then-
think?
Jackson is also, like me, a fan of the long tracking shots. I love them. It just creates that immersion and that continuity. He likes it. I like it.
괜찮지 않아요?
Good
네,
stuff.
좋아요.
Yeah.
이런 힘듦은 행복한 힘듦. You know?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Jackson.
much.
So he's the guy, the main guy, and this is probably his director person and camera guy. And these are maybe like production people or producers or like the designer, people in charge of the aspects of making it actually happen physically and practically. So they got to meet with them so that these people on the left understand the vision and can make it happen. That's why they're like pleading and pitching their ideas and stuff to these people. And that's what I think.
So I was thinking tonight we have to go to that location, the loop set today. But right now let's talk about every loop what I want to deliver.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me explain to you.
Okay.
Loop 1, regular restaurant atmosphere. You have that like chef cooking food, the walk, me dishwashing, wiping my sweat, towel on my shoulder. I'm in a tank top.
I wonder what he
jeans
means by
and dirty,
loop.
right?
Like,
And
is
then
that
you
like
also
every
have
shot
like kids
or every
running,
take
passing
or-
the camera from like uncles
Every,
and
like,
aunties,
scene?
relatives, whatever, and then you have the mahjong scene included, and that's loop 1
Okay.
without music, right?
Yeah.
And then in loop 2, the girl walks in, she smiles at me, good manner, love at first sight, and then I just keep washing, and then like that, you know, just
He's
looking
doing the
at
fake
her
act.
several
He's just doing the
times.
mock act.
And then, you know, she comes in different time with different outfit and always smiling to me, like as a manner.
Oh,
Right?
she's just. Oh,
And
it's a
then
man.
maybe,
Okay, I was
you
like,
know,
she's just being a
we have
tease,
some
dude.
we have some moments where she's not here, but I clean her seat, pretending to eat with her, imagining that I'm looking at her and smiling. Right, that's loop 2. I would even want to spray some perfume on that seat,
Yeah.
just for her.
Okay.
I can eat a bowl of egg fried rice, pretending I'm eating with her. Top camera would probably pan. I'm eating, and I'm like, you know, who is he talking to? And then you pan, there's no one.
There's no one there. Sick.
No.
I like that.
Loop 3, one day she comes in dressed differently, more premium
She seems
clothes.
more happy.
She seems more happy. She's in her different outfit, and then the
Except for the music video, I don't know if I bought that she was more happy. So maybe that's like the justice for the main character that we got.
the guy walked in.
Maybe.
The rich man in an expensive 80s suit. After sitting down, you know, smoking a cigar, smiling to the girl, you know, having a good time. They're a very happy couple.
Okay.
I saw that.
I guess on
and
that
got
rewatch, she
emotional
seemed happy.
and
with it.
sad. But it's not like I cried. It's more like. And then transition, whatever, and then back to the seat.
It's just checking out, like, I mean, it's maybe because of his lack of English and super rich understanding of, like, how to describe emotions. It's instead of describing or saying the emotion, because depending on the word, it just can go very wrong. He's just portraying it on his face, which is
Deep.
way
I'm
better
still
in terms
sitting
of acting.
in the same seat, but this time it's more emotional for her. And then loop 4, continue regular working days, but not so efficient.
Yeah.
that the boss scolds. She's like,
Yeah.
like she scolds me, you know.
Yeah.
And then loop 5, I see a letter of invitation that the couple sent the boss. I was just cleaning and I saw it. That's how I found out. And then the final shot, so I walked out like you decided, like walking in frame, done. Entrance, loop, we come out, through a transition, we land on the car, and then drive.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's easier, huh?
Yep. That's like my original ending too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I really want that shot.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
cool.
Right.
We're just planning everything
perfect.
out.
Yes,
Because
sir.
you have to do
Appreciate
that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I guess after you finish your other meetings, let's go to the restaurant and we can kind of start walking through this stuff.
Yes.
To be continued. Oh no! So I guess in that second part, because there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we saw in the end of the music video. There was all the stuff with the phone. They were taking their phones and just walking through all the shots, you know, kind of storyboarding out with the phones to get kind of plan out how they were going to do it. So then when they bring in the big cameras, they know exactly what camera motions they're going to do. I take it that that's going to be in the next episode of Jackson Wang Know Me. So that might be more of the actual production aspect, because all this is pre-production planning, scripting, getting the meetings, figuring out the production design, wardrobing. All this stuff is very important, and you need to do this. This is arguably the most important part, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I know you guys have heard that lots of times, but it is so freaking true. Filmmaking, if you just are like, I'm gonna wing it, we're just gonna do it, unless you're vlogging, and even when you're vlogging, that doesn't really work out too well, it's gonna fail. Believe me, I know from making my own film that that's just not how it works. So that was like a deep dive into this behind the scenes of Jackson Wang's LMLY video. What did you guys think of it? Did you learn anything new? Could I help you understand what they were doing? Because I'm sure lots of this stuff, you're watching it, they're saying what they're doing while they're doing it, but hopefully I can provide you a little bit more context and deliver deeper meaning as to why they're doing everything that they're doing. So if you guys enjoyed that and learned anything new, I ask you please drop a like on the video. It really helps me out, and subscribe for new videos every single LMLY. And as always, this has been me, Daniel, aka Phoenix DTS. We're gonna be checking out more of these as soon as they come up, but next week we're talking about movies. So until then, I want you to find yourself, be yourself, and love yourself. Hey guys, Daniel aka Phoenix DTS checking in with you at the end of the video. If you did like what you saw, please be sure to check out one of these other 2 videos, and don't forget to drop me one of these and subscribe for new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I love you. Have a good one.